Welcome to the Soyless Match Show. The drama video is next, but today, more Young Turks. In today's breaking news of like 3 weeks ago, because I was busy, the Young Turks asked their audience a favor. And no, it wasn't money this time, it was something very different.
And we do want to hear from our audience about, where they stand. By the way, John's 100% right. It's totally okay to give yourself some time to process what's going on right now. Just give me a moment. I just need to really process what's going on. But we want to hear from you. So we do have a poll at tyt.com/vote. That's tyt.com/vote. We want to know who you're planning on voting for.
I'm a TYT viewer, right? I love TYT, and I'm a viewer. I watch their shit. It's true. So why not do them a favor for once? Why not? You also watch them, right? On my channel. This is what the results were. PM. Before the fucking Mexican. That's how TYT measures time nowadays. So let's refresh to see what the results ended after. Look at that shit. AM, motherfucker! After the fucking Mexican! This taco gave you diarrhea, Cenk Uygur! Great victory! For all of us! And when I say all of us, I mean all of us! So many votes! I love you all! You are the best audience any taco could have! I always see you all the time, liking my shit on Twitter, and now you did the funny! The funny was real funny! Thank you all! This was really fun! Tactilian! I always see you around! Thank you all! But the victory isn't just the funny, it's also very important, because TYT did talk about the poll with a surprising twist. Could it be the twist that these charlatans are gonna lie about everything?
So yesterday we asked you guys who you are thinking of voting for. Near the end of this voting, MAGA trolls came in and did a bunch of votes for Trump.
Oh, this fucking Mexican Trump supporter! What a charlatan! Everyone that makes fun of me is a Trump supporter.
And at first I was amused by that. I don't really care at all. But then, of course, you read their comments. It's all anti-Semitic and horrific.
Why would a Holocaust denier like Cenk Uygur care so much about the Jews?
The other big stick, the name of your show, the Young Turks. There is a suggestion that until very recently, you didn't believe in the Armenian genocide, and that the name of the show suggests where you are on it.
Yeah. Is it true that I was wrong about that again earlier in my life? Yes, because I grew up Turkish and I only heard one side of the story.
Why didn't you change the name of the show?
So the name of the show has absolutely nothing to do with it. My 2 co-founders are Jewish.
But anyway, guess what? Our scientists / me weeded those out. No, what I did was I looked into early polling before the trolls came in.
Me too, and I have video of it.
And there was almost no Trump votes at all. So Trump got, I think, 2 votes before the trolls got in. So de minimis, nothing at all.
I also think around 5% is fucking nothing, right?
So then we isolated the numbers without Trump. And so, ta-da, it turns out Biden is going to get the plurality of your votes.
Look at those fake numbers! Oh my god, they made up a poll! We made them into fake news! They just made up a poll! They were like, oh, the f***ing Mexican! F***ing with us again, no! Oh, whatever! Let's just make up some numbers, right? Biden's probably gonna win, right? If they only knew how bad it was for Biden. I guess if they wanna see the real results of their poll, they have to watch my YouTube videos.
And obviously this is non-scientific, guys. We're not a conservative website trying to make it appear like this is scientific. This is just a snapshot. And as you can see, a little over 2,000 people voted. If the trolls hadn't come in, maybe we could have gone longer, and we'll fix that, and we'll get you polls without trolls. Polls without trolls.
Polls without trolls.
Yay, polls without the Mexican.
But guys, this is actually really important. If this is anywhere near accurate,
it isn't.
And that's a big if, I grant you.
Not as big as you. Moving on. The true extent of our joke is yet to be fully understood. One day you will see the light. Will you blink?
Will it make you blind? Like a warm sunset, a beautiful flower, the smile of a child, like a clean soul untainted by evil. If your actions are driven by honest intentions, because of the purity of your heart, let God be my witness, your rewards will be plentiful.
You know, one way that we can test out how this is going to work is our friends over at the Young Turks, they did a poll of their audience. Let's throw that up on the screen.
Another one! We made another one fake news! It was just a joke, I thought it would be funny. And you all did too. And our rewards were fucking plentiful. Let's continue watching the video.
I mean, and that poll shows that, you know, some of them will vote for Biden, but a lot of them are not going to vote, or they're going to vote for somebody else.
Not even a majority. And look, we should be really clear. This is not scientific. This is get a sense of where the mood of the Young Turks audience is. And
which are probably the most hardcore people on the left, like online, young lefts. Half of them probably don't even vote anyway. And the fact that he can't even get a majority of people to say, in that audience, who say, I'm going to vote for him.
Well, and especially with Cenk out there saying, I mean, Cenk has been very clear always that he will vote for Joe Biden. Like, no reservation. He's definitely going to, because he's definitely better than Donald Trump.
So this is what happened, right? Probably, allegedly by me, because I look at the obvious and I describe things. So there is a publication called The Hill. They have a show on YouTube called Rising with Crystal Whoever and some brown guy. A friendly show to the Young Turks.
Good to see you, Cenk. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they probably saw the Young Turks video, or maybe they talked about it before, and they reported on the numbers that Cenk Uygur made up because we fucked with the poll. But why did Cenk Uygur just make up some numbers, right? He could have done what he said he did in the video, but didn't, right? Just discard our votes, the Donald Trump votes, right? Quote unquote, wink wink, the Donald Trump votes, right? But then, Biden doesn't win. Someone else option wins, right? And Biden goes into an embarrassing second place, almost tying with not voting. That's embarrassing, right? So could it be that Cenk Uygur wanted to promote the lie that this Biden campaign should pander to progressives or progressive personalities like him, I'm sure?
You got more than a quarter saying they're going to vote for someone else, not Biden or Trump. And you got a little over a quarter saying that they're not going to vote. That means Joe Biden has got a lot of work ahead of him in convincing progressives to vote for him. So for God's sake, figure out how to appeal to those people. By the way, hint, it might be progressive policies and progressive personnel.
But didn't want Biden to look so bad because of what happened last time. So he just made them up. And then the Rising show repeated his lies, maybe Cenk Uygur is just lazy and didn't wanna do anything. So maybe Cenk Uygur was like, oh my god, the fucking Mexicans ruining shit for me again, was it tarala? Whatever. Biden gets 45, Trump 0, moving on. Right? Maybe it was super lazy. Or maybe they would have made up some numbers to make Biden look better and we just happened to get lucky. Maybe Cenk Uygur just doesn't care anymore, right?
I'm back, and I believe I now have even less rules than I did before. There's some chance we have entered the famed no holds barred section of our programming, / my life. Still no eye gouging, no kicking in the wrong places, so there's still some rules, but we're a lot closer to no holds barred. I'm just saying. Oh no, it's a no holds barred event, they're gonna go crazy off the blah, 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 that kind of thing.
But whatever, I just think it's really funny. Follow me into the land of the giggles. We make fun of shit to either bring forth the Third Reich and the rising of Hitler once again, a zombie Hitler to kill those fucking Jews, or because it's funny, and funny makes me laugh, and laughter makes me happy. Either or, right? Speaking of funny, MC Jarbo's album is out. That's right, you can buy it here, or it's free on YouTube because it got removed from every other website. If you don't know the story, the guy that cries in all my videos is called Matt Jarbo, aka Monday Matt. He's the biggest false flagger on YouTube. He has false flagged like 50 people? It's awful. There is another YouTuber that uses the actual voice of Matt Jarbo to make better videos that he could ever make.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo, and I'm going to take the time to continue to make the stupidest videos on YouTube.
And now he made a full music album.
The powers that be have advised me to make a quick disclaimer that the following album may be potentially offensive to the following groups. Homosexuals, black people, women, Muslims, transgenders, Mexicans, Christians, the mentally disabled, and of course, the Jews.
Let's talk about Mexicans. Filthy fucking savages. 12 years old, never thought nothing of her till she told me she had finally started her flow. I was like, whoa, I didn't know. Bleeding could be so sensual, bro.
Monday, Matt, shut the hell up. Listen to me, Matt. You're just a beta bell. Don't hate yourself for it. Beta bell. Matt, maybe you should get a job.
He got removed from all the websites like Spotify or Bandcamp, iTunes, whatever. But he's selling it on his own website for $6, mcjarbo.com. I know because of Corona, not everyone can buy things anymore, but if you can, please consider it. It probably took months and a lot of effort to make the album. By the way, I'm not him and I make no money from this. Just to clarify, I make no pesos from nothing. But if you think it's funny, please give it a chance. Think about it. It's not that expensive. Remember, mcjarbo.com. Anyways, new videos coming soon. Thank you, everyone. The Soyless Matt show is over for now, but it will commence again next week or even sooner. New episodes coming soon.